Welcome to another mega exciting ICC auto pairing. So Hula. Let's try a Dutch defence, because I think one of the top seeds in Gibraltar, Kamsky, he was playing the Dutch defence. It's quite an inspiration. Knowing a strong player actually plays this. Quite amazing. H5, G5. I don't want to be offering an exchange sack possibility, particularly. Mind you, this doesn't look good. To say the least. This is not what I wanted. Let's try and undermine the centre anyway. Okay. How do I develop the pieces here? Maybe he's even got D5 he's controlling. E5, this is grim. Why did I do this? Why didn't I play the Slav? Can I get the pawn back? Was that right? He looks a bit passive with the bishop there. Yes, the Slav, great opening. I should really get into more. Or the Grunfeld even. Anything, just not this. This is chaos. I think I'm looking terrible here with that knight on G6. Well, look, is there knight E4? Is it that depressing? Knight E4, taking treble pawns. Is that a big deal? Can I not do this? Actually, for knight C3 maybe, get my pawn back. He has supported that. I'll just give him treble pawns. Get my pawn back. I don't know how this will work out. Does get a pawn back technically, doesn't it? No, he won't take here though. No. Taking on A2 is not really an option. Knight E5 is not an option. B6 looks as though it might be an option. Just to try and get my pieces developed, like bishop E7. I don't know, his bishop's not that great at the moment. What is it? Now he can't castle because of bishop D2. So that's something. I thought this would be a worse outcome this night on G6. Doesn't seem so terrible just yet. I think my bishop wants to be on B7. And he's using time on the clock. Maybe he's not pleased about the outcome here so far. I guess this sort of position does avoid symmetrical pawn structures, because I've lost that pawn there. It's created a non-symmetrical dynamic pawn structure as a result. Him actually playing H5 safeguards the diagonal quite usefully, so my king safety's a bit cozier than it should be really. Aha! I can get another pawn then if I just take on C5. Knight B4 after that, go for the A2 pawn, or D3 bishop, or knight B4, A3, A5 to pass pawn there. It's not worth a piece. How do I develop this? Bishop A6, bishop A6, not yet. I'm going to have to lose F5. No, knight D4 here protects F5. But my king's in the centre. Check, king F7. King F6, it looks a bit miserable, but there's D6 as an option. F6. Inviting a rook on the 7th is not usually a good idea, but let's do it.
Check.
So rook e7, king f6.
Check.
If I'm not getting mated, well, rook b6 or something. So d6, actually rook g6 is maybe threatened. Maybe king takes g7, I'll just get back to it. So rook g6 threatened. It's getting short in time as well. Doesn't the rook need to move? Because of rook g6. My knight on d4 is okay. This is actually stopping b7. King seems okay at the moment. Oh, rook h7 could be a pain. Don't really want to. Oh, king g7 sort of wins that rook. Can I get forward to play d6? Rook h6, king g7. Maybe. Big maybe. With this. I don't want to leave b7 with that bishop. I can't actually move this bishop. So I'm sort of setting a trap for king g7. There is bishop a6 actually, if I want to keep b7 and move the rook. Maybe rook, if the rook comes to the 7th, his 7th rank, that might be more fun. Or rook g7, just get rid of this rook. It's not really going to take on h6 after that, is it? Might do because of the king's not trapping it, and I don't know, something after that. If I give up a7, I invite the other one. Oh, there is rook h6. Oh, actually rook h6 might have been really strong there.
Check.
So we get this scenario again with the king. King e6. Right, can I get my rook to attack his king? Just for a laugh.
Check.
He's discovered checks with the knight. Well, there's h4 would win the rook, so probably not that one.
Check.
Aha. He's going to take on f5. It's getting short on time. I can take on d3 maybe.
Check.
Take on f5. Is it worth it? Not really convinced. Maybe just breaking his pawns. If I broke his pawns with this.
Check.
Then played rook g2. Unless there's anything stronger. There's rook f6 after that. Don't think that was really that good. Let's try this again.
Check.
Bishop c4. What about bishop c4? If rook d4, rook d3 takes knight f5. Is that interesting? Bishop c4. There's rook h7, king c6, bishop e4, bishop d5. Oh, let's try this for a laugh. But knight f5.
Check.
Doesn't seem that hot actually to do this. Oh, hang on. Knight e4. Threatened. Cheapo. Which he spotted. Rook d3.
Check.
Another cheapo. Get behind pawns or not. Like this for the check.
Check.
Try and play for knight c3.
Check.
Or c3. Rook b2. Okay, or king e6 to stop promote these guys. There's f5. Right, c3, c2. Then, okay, let's try for this pawn there.
Check.
For knight c3. Oh, that didn't work out.
Time warning.
What about knight d3?
Check.
I really need
Check.
to under-promote, but I can't change my settings.
Check.
So I think I need to keep the checks up because I can't change my settings. There's a check here.
Check.
I really need an under-promotion. I forfeited on time. If I queens, he's just going to mate me. No, I think it was gone. For me. Let's see, just check this. This is gone, surely. If we just analyse from here for a moment. It's about equal. What's going on here? Is it just the checks?
Check.
Yeah, I sort of glimpsed at this. C3. He'd give up a queen. Otherwise C2. With here, mate in 2.
Check.
And the queen would check. So he'd have to give up the pawn.
Check.
So what I played was the disaster C3 here after G7. Oh, apparently knight C5 keeps the balance. So if queening, there's a mate in 3 with rook.
Check.
That's a nice little trap.
Check.
Oh yes, beautiful one.
Checkmate.
So after knight C5, it's got check. Queening here, C2, check. Check. Why can't you go here? My queen. And apparently I'm not getting mated. Or maybe knight d7, yeah. So interesting final position there. A bit earlier it was a bit too much, I think. Mess. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.